be here. So I definitely appreciate that. If you're brand new, just joining for the first time, it's going to be a great opportunity for you to learn everything that you need to know about Lionshare. If you're an existing member that just came out to support us, thank you, right? That means a lot. It helps a lot. So kind of just to give you guys a real quick agenda of what we're going to do here. First, I'm going to give you a PowerPoint presentation, just a quick overview of exactly what Lionshare is. And then we're going to bring out a few people here tonight to tell you their story, what their experience has been with Lionshare. And I can assure you that will be the best part of the presentation. My goal, we're usually on here at least an hour. My goal here tonight is to get us out a little bit earlier than that, because I know it is Saturday night. Maybe you want to get back to your family, or Sunday morning. Maybe you have church or whatever else. So we're going to get this thing going right now and get it started. So like I said, if you are brand new, whoever invited you here most likely said, look, there's some exciting things that are going on right now inside of Lionshare that you got to check out. It's a real opportunity that I believe is it's literally just begun, right? I mean, that's the truth of it. We have been in business, I guess you could say. The smart contract has been on the blockchain, is another way to say that, for a 1 month. Okay. So happy 1 month to Lionshare, which is pretty cool. But, during that month, we've had 85,000 people that have said yes to this opportunity. We've paid out almost 11 million in Ethereum. And it's been a phenomenal thing. And just like any other, business or something that's new or smart contracts, we've had ups, we've had downs, but all in all, things are absolutely rocking here, and we're excited to be able to share this with you. So let's get into it tonight. Like I said, the best part of this presentation is not going to be this. The best part's going to be when you get to hear from others here tonight. So let's get it going. What is Lionshare? Well, Lionshare is a smart contract that's located directly on the Ethereum blockchain. And, if you're brand new, don't get too caught up in that information. I know that that's a lot to, handle there if you're new to cryptocurrency. You don't have to understand how everything works. Just understand how it can benefit you and your family. And there's some really key benefits to Ethereum and working with smart contracts that maybe you didn't even know existed. Starting with, this is a decentralized platform, which basically means that it doesn't require a company behind it, right? It doesn't require anyone who's going to be managing it or calling the shots behind it. It is a self-operating system, which creates a lot of opportunity for you, because I'm sure all of you have been part of businesses that have just went out of business, right? They just disappeared. Here's going to be something that you don't have to worry about that. Now, when you look at smart contracts out there today, maybe you've been to other presentations like this, or you've been introduced to other smart contracts. Right now, 99.9% of the smart contracts out there are the exact same with a different logo, right? You might have someone else behind it, but it's the exact same thing. And there's some good ones out there. There's no doubt. There's some that have marketed better than others. I'm here to tell you what makes us different, right? Because the code that you're going to see here tonight, the understanding of our platform, we built it from the ground up, and it's all about the people. And you're going to understand that as we go through this, okay? Now, this is a peer-to-peer marketing system. And, basically what that means is this. Usually when you join a company or a home business or anything like that, you pay money, you purchase a product or a package, the money goes to a company, the company then calculates the commission, they send it out to you. Usually that takes a week, sometimes it takes 2 weeks, sometimes it takes a month, right? Just depending on the company. Inside of a smart contract, it is peer-to-peer. So what that means is this: our smart contract knows exactly who to pay and when to pay them. So you are never going to have to wait a day. You're not even going to have to wait an hour to receive your commission. This creates an opportunity for you to have income on demand. And here's the deal, in this current time, in the pandemic and the struggles that are going on right now, people have lost their jobs, people have lost their lives. And, there's a new normal that a lot of people are trying to get used to. And many of you need income now, right? You can't wait till next week. You definitely can't wait till next month. In my opinion, you're not going to find a better opportunity than to create that for you and your family than inside of Lionshare, okay? And I'm going to tell you all the reasons why. So that instant commission is obviously a big thing. Now, how about the risk? When I think about joining any type of business, I'm like, okay, if I put my money into this, what are the chances of me getting it back? Number one. Number two, if I invite other people to it, are they going to get hurt, right? Because you don't want to have to be hiding from people at the store. Or, if you're on social media, make sure that you show offline, because you don't want people chasing you because you referred them to some business that's gone, right? We've all been there. We've all done it. I've been on both sides of it, right? So I completely understand that aspect. You can have the confidence here tonight or to this morning, depending on where you're at, knowing that there's no company behind it that could even take off with the money if they wanted to, right? There's no money going to one wallet. This is a self-operating system. So that idea of, hey, is the company going to last? Is the company going to pay me the commission? All those things that you've dealt with in the past are completely gone, and it creates this risk-free environment that's pretty awesome. Now, you can work your business directly from home, all right? Or you can work it from your cell phone. You can work it from your computer. That's going to be completely up to you. We have people that do both of them, and we'll show you how it works here in just a minute. Now, 100% of everything that we do inside of Lionshare is based on Ethereum. And if you're not familiar with Ethereum, it is the second largest cryptocurrency in the world, only to Bitcoin. And, I still love Bitcoin. Believe me, I want as much of that as I can get, but I also love Ethereum. And what I really like about Ethereum is the technology behind it, because it's created this opportunity through smart contracts and through the speed in which it operates that has it's changed the industry. And in my opinion, these smart contracts are really the way of the future. Now, what it can do for you specifically is, number one, it can help you pay your bills, right? Being able to earn some of that Ethereum instantly can help that. But here's the other side of it. They're anticipating that Ethereum will go up in price over the next 12 to 24 months. I can tell you in the last month, just since we launched this Lionshare, Ethereum has went from $240 for one Ethereum all the way up to $440 for one Ethereum. I just checked, it was like $430 for one Ethereum. That is a drastic increase in 1 month. So who knows what's going to happen over the next year or the next 2 years or even beyond that. But here's what this does for you. Not only does it create an opportunity for you to pay those current bills, but it also gives you that chance to stack some of this up and create an asset for you and your family, which can create some wealth down the road, right? Now, let's talk about transparency. I think there's two types of transparency in this industry. I think there's transparency from a company, and I also think there's transparency from a distributor, right? The person who's out there marketing. When I talk about companies, most of the time companies can't give you everything that they want, even if they wanted to, right? I think most companies have good intentions. I think there are some out there that have bad intentions, but it doesn't really matter what their intention is. Most of the time, they're restricted on the information that they can give you, right? When it comes to the member or the distributor out there marketing their business, I mean, how many times have you seen people promoting a business or themselves, showing the $100,000 weekly income, the Lamborghinis, the houses, the watches, all those things? And usually, not all the time, but a lot of the time it's fake. Now, there are plenty of people out there that are doing that in this industry, which is cool. And there's nothing wrong with having nice things. What I don't like is that when it's a bunch of hype, right? And that's the thing with the smart contract that has really created this level playing field for everyone. You cannot fake this stuff. Inside of a smart contract, you can see every single transaction that happens, right? So everything that happens, you can log into your account and be able to see it. You can log into anyone's account. And when I first heard that, like the ability to log into other people's accounts, I'm like, man, no one's going to like that. No one wants someone else in their business. But you see what it did is it created this trust environment that is definitely the way of the future going forward. So I get excited about it, and I think you probably will as well. Now, let's talk about what differentiates Lionshare from every other contract out there. I already told you, if you really look out there and really go through contracts, you're going to see they're almost all the same. And when you look at Lionshare here tonight, you might look at some of our images and things like that and say, wow, I've seen this before. Let me tell you something. You haven't seen it before unless you've already been here, okay? Because even though the looks might look one way, don't let that deceive you, because we are very much different than any other contract out there. So let's get into it. What is it that makes us different? Well, number one, we are the very first and the only true follow me system ever put on the blockchain. And by follow me, what I mean by that is this. Anyone that you ever personally refer into our smart contract, they are always going to stay with you, okay? In every other smart contract out there right now, the people that you refer, you are giving away about 60% of every person that you refer. They're going to follow someone else, or they're going to follow the company. They do not follow you. And listen to this. Not only do they not follow you, all the people that they were going to refer, they're gone as well, right? Inside of Lionshare, you can know that every person that you bring in here will always stick with you, which is so important. Now, tonight you're going to learn about two different matrices that we have. We have what we call your personal matrix, and your team building matrix. The personal is all about that effort that you put in, okay, when you personally refer people. Now, there's also the team building side. And what's cool about the team building side is number one, there is no restriction on any country that you do business in. Literally, if someone can have an Ethereum wallet, they can do business inside of Lionshare. So I'm sure some of you have been in businesses before. You're like, hey, I have a friend in Japan, or I have a friend somewhere, and the company's like, no, I'm sorry, we're not incorporated there. You can't do that, right? Inside of Lionshare, you can do business in any country worldwide. So there's some of you here today, you will literally be responsible for opening up Lionshare in other countries, which is a cool thing because you're one of the very first people to learn about this. Now, if you remember, I said the price of Ethereum is anticipated to go up pretty drastically over the next year to 2 years, right? We don't know where it's going to go. Nobody does. But one thing that we did have the foresight to do is know that we needed to have a contract that if Ethereum does drastically go up in prices, that we have the ability to reduce the prices on our packages. We are the only contract on the blockchain right now that has the ability to lower their prices if the price of Ethereum goes up. You have to understand how important this is, okay? Because every other contract out there will become obsolete. Just trust me, okay? Because they will become priced out of the market. And what will happen? They will have to create a new contract. And if they do that, guess what? You lose your entire organization. You're going to have to start over and do it again. Not inside of Lionshare. You get to keep it here. And again, we did that by design. We knew what was going to happen, or at least we anticipated what could happen in the marketplace. And it's already shown that it was a great decision, as in 1 month, it's almost doubled in price, right? Now, here's the deal. I used the word affordability. What you're going to learn about on the next slide here is the prices of our packages. And what you're going to see is that we are truly affordable to everybody out there. And, this is something that is so unique in my opinion, because, a lot of companies out there, they create packages that they want them to be affordable, right? So, they will set up a package that's $100 or $150 or $200. They'll lower the monthly fees from like $60 or $90 to $30 or $40. And that happens. And they believe that that's affordable. And even though the thought process is there, it really restricts a lot of people worldwide because most people can't afford that. Inside of Lionshare, when you get started with us here today, there's two different types of platforms. There's the L1, which is that personal matrix. And there's also the L2, which is the team building matrix. So when you start here tonight, you're going to simultaneously join both of them at the 0.02 level. So 0.02 on L1, 0.02 on L2. Now, what this means is that's a total of 0.04 Ethereum. If you do the math on that, that's around 17 to 18 US dollars. So I want you to think about this, okay? You have no limitations worldwide on where you can do business. You have a package that is literally affordable to anyone out there who's really serious about starting a business. And what's cool about it is it's opened up this door that's never been opened up to people worldwide as far as the affordability. And not only that, we allow them to continue to build their business and continue to upgrade as they want to, which is really important. So many of you here tonight, maybe your budget is much more than 18 or 17 or $18. Maybe you have a lot more that you can actually work with. And if that's the case, you can join as many of these packages you want on each platform. I always say get back with who invited you here. See if they have some type of strategy that they're using, right? And if they do, feel free to mirror that. But it's going to be completely up to you and your budget what you get started with. The last thing I want to mention here is that even though our cost is 0.04 to get started, there will also be a gas fee associated with your purchase, okay? It's really just like the cost of doing business, okay? It's not our fee. It's a fee that's charged by the blockchain, and, it's required. You can't get around it. We don't control it, but it's part of doing business. Now, I can assure you that that cost of that gas fee versus your potential income here, it's not even close, right? So even though it's there, you need to be prepared for it. Just know that it has very little to do with your income potential here. So let's get into the compensation plan. I love this part of the plan because, what it allows is it allows people that are brand new to have a platform that is so simple to explain that you can go out there here tonight and truly have the ability and the posture that you need to feel like a leader. Even if it's day number one, I promise you one thing, by the time we get done with these slides, if you're really paying attention, you're going to know how to get paid here, okay? So what we're going to start with is the L1. The L1 is all about your personal efforts. As you can see there, personal referrals. This is all about you and who you refer. We're going to get to the team building side of it next. Now, as you can see right here, this is like a visual of the matrix, how it works. This is you at the top right here where it says ID. It should say YOU, but it says ID because we work on IDs here. Now, you can see that there's 3 spots directly underneath you. And when you start to refer people, they will take the next available spot from left to right every single time. That's the way it works, okay? So let me break this down for you. We're looking at a 0.02 matrix because that's where everybody starts. The way that it works the same on every package. So we're just going to start with the lowest package and give you an understanding of that, okay? So here you are at the top of your matrix, all right? Cell number 1, the very first person that you personally refer is going to take this position right here. Now, they're also going to pay 0.02 just like you did. But instead of that money going to a company or to like some admin wallet, it's going to go directly to you. Second cell, same exact thing. They're going to pay 0.02. It's going to go directly to you. So think about this, okay? You've already doubled your Ethereum just by referring 2 people. I know for a fact that you've probably seen it out there where you can double your Ethereum or double your Bitcoin in 90 to 120 days. You just have to come and sit, don't do anything. Now, what you don't know is most of those businesses are going out of business in 3 to 6 months, right? Here, you know this is something that can last. And why not just go double your Ethereum on your own by referring 2 people, right? Now, the third sell that you make right here, this is blue. You can see this blue package right here. The third sell you make is going to be paid directly to your sponsor. Your sponsor is whoever invites you here tonight and whoever you sign up with, okay? That's what we call a sponsor. So they're going to receive this payment. Now, also you see these little circles with arrows. This indicates a cycle. And all a cycle is this. When you fill up your matrix, so when you fill up these 3 spots, the smart contract is going to know to create a brand new matrix for you that looks exactly like this that you can fill up again. Now, here's a really key component that makes LionShare very different than any other smart contract out there, okay? When you start with us, okay, you start at the 0.02 package. If you were to do that with another smart contract, so whatever their starting package was, and you were to cycle, if you don't upgrade to the next package, guess what? They block your earnings. You can never earn on that package again until you upgrade. So another way to say it is they force you to upgrade, and if you don't get paid. Inside of LionShare, you can cycle as many times as you want on the same package. You can upgrade when you want to because it's your money, right? I mean, you do with it what you want. So let me break this down for you in really easy terms. So when you get started here tonight, you can make your first sale here tonight and be able to have the posture you need to really explain this, okay? So here you are at the top of your 0.02 matrix. Cell number 1 and cell number 2, 100% of this is going to go to you. Cell number 3 will be paid to your sponsor and will create a new matrix that looks exactly like this, and you can do it again and again. Think about this. How simple is that? 1 and 2 go to you, 3 go to your sponsor, and you just get to keep doing it. Everybody here can tell this story, right? There's not a bunch of different ways to earn with a bunch of different hoops to jump through with a bunch of different restrictions. That none of that exists. First 2 go to you, third one goes to your sponsor. You get to keep doing it. Pretty simple, right? Let's get into the team building aspect. You know, people love this side of it because it allows you to work with people globally, as I already said. And you know what's really unique about this is I think if we took a poll here tonight, everybody has different things that they're good at, right? We all have different things that we're great at, and some of them we're just not very good at. With a team building atmosphere, it allows you to leverage those things that you're really good at. It allows you to leverage your network, but also work with others around the world to be able to build your team and to be able to build your income. And that is definitely what it is all about. Now, this is called the L2, as I said, and there's some differences between the L2 and the L1. The first one is the structure. As you can see, this is you at the top. There's 2 positions directly underneath you, and then there's 4 positions directly underneath that. If you remember the L1, it only had you and then 3 positions underneath it. Now, the second difference is inside of the L1 is all about who you personally refer. Inside of the L2, you actually don't have to refer a single person into this matrix in order to be able to earn. You will literally be able to earn off of this without referring people. So I want you to think about this for a second, okay? Even though you don't have to personally refer people, imagine if you went out there and you did do your part, okay? You built a team and you did your part and others were doing their part as well. If you can do that, if you can have the mindset to know that, hey, I'm going to run this like a business, you're going to see results that you didn't even imagine could happen, because when everybody is doing their part, it creates this thing called spillover where people start falling into your matrix without you actually doing the effort, right? Which is an amazing thing, but it requires effort from everybody, okay? So let's break it down. This is you at the top of your 0.02 matrix. The first two sales that come in, they're also going to pay 0.02, and this payment's going to go upline, okay? It's going to be paid to whoever's at the top of this matrix. You may not have referred a single person. That's right. Now, the sixth sale that comes in, the sixth sale is going to be paid directly to your sponsor, is going to create another matrix that looks just like this that you can cycle again and again. Remember, we don't force you to upgrade. We don't block your earnings if you don't upgrade. So you can continue to earn on this over and over. So really simple. Let's break it down in simple terms. This is you at the top of your 0.02 matrix. Cell number 1 and cell number 2 will be paid upline. Cell number 3, 4, and 5, 100% of that will be paid instantly and directly to you. And cell number 6 will be paid to your sponsor and create a new matrix that looks just like this. So I want you to think about this, how easy this is. I'm going to break down both comp plans, the L1 and the L2, in about 10 seconds, okay? L1, spot number 1 and spot number 2 are paid upline. Spot number 3 goes to your sponsor. On the L2, 1 and 2 go upline. 3, 4, and 5 go to you, and 6 goes to your sponsor. And you just get to keep doing that. That's literally, I mean, like, how much simpler can it be, right? It's very, very easy. So I want to take this one step further, and then we're almost done, okay? Even though you don't have to personally refer people into this business, let's assume that you did, okay? Let's assume that you went out there and you personally put all 6 of these people into your matrix. They signed up on your link, okay? Now, if you were to do that, it would create a cycle, right? Because you filled all 6 of these positions, and it creates a cycle for you. Now, here's what really is awesome. When you start a new matrix, so you cycle by putting your 6 people in, and you start a new matrix, what's going to happen is this. All 6 of these people, every single time they cycle, they are going to follow you into your next matrix. So when number 1 cycles, they will take another position in your next empty matrix. Number 2 cycles, same exact thing. They will follow you. So think about this. If all 6 of these people that you referred cycled today, and they all show back up in your matrix, guess what? That creates another cycle for you with the same exact people that you started with. What if you had 12 people that just cycled once a week? That would be 2 guaranteed cycles for you every single week, right? So instead of just tripling your Ethereum one time, you would triple it twice, just with the same people that you're working with. Folks, if you can understand this follow me side of the business, it's going to change your world. And we're actually going to be doing some training on that next week. So I'll be announcing some of that details, but just know that that's coming. So let's talk about profitability. We're looking here at the L1. This is all about your personal referrals, right? And what this is showing is that if you started at the lowest level and you just upgraded every single time you cycled, you upgraded to the next package over and over until you got to the 16th package, you would earn a total of 55.59 Ethereum. That's almost $24,000. I actually did the math finally. It's almost $24,000 by just cycling one time on just the L1, okay? What about the L2? L2 is even more powerful, right? Because there's more positions and you've got that team building aspect of it. So same exact example, you start at 0.02, you upgrade every single time you cycle until you get to the 16th package. So just cycling one time on every L2 package would earn you 111.16 Ethereum. If you add the L1 and the L2 together, so just cycling one time on every package in the L1 and the L2, it's like $71,000 at the current Ethereum price. Folks, that's cycling one time. Many of you will cycle 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 times, right? So you can see how this math just gets crazy big as you start to build your business. That's why we've had over 100 people inside of this company that have earned $10,000 in their first month. Many have earned 6 figures. Many have earned 50,000, 70,000. I just saw the list today. It was insane, right? So very excited to see that. Now, I want to remind you of how you get paid here, okay? You get paid instantly and directly in Ethereum, okay? You're never going to have to wait for a payment. You're never going to have to wonder, is the company going to send me a payment, or is the company going to be here? It is now income. I don't know what your current situation is, okay? But I know we all have different challenges. You may be in a situation that, hey, they're about to come get your car, or, you know, shut your electricity off, or you can't even put food on your table for your kids. I don't know what it is, okay? But I do know this. I know that what I've showed you here today is a way that you can get instant income and get your lion share. If you're not familiar with the term lion share, in any business transaction, whoever gets the largest benefit financially from that transaction gets the lion's share. And that's what we've been showing you here today is how to get yours. So what do you have to do to get started? Well, it's pretty simple, all right? You just need an Ethereum wallet and a little bit of Ethereum. Now, whoever invited you here tonight, we're going to leave it in their hands to help you set this up, okay? It's completely free to set up an Ethereum wallet. If you're going to use your desktop, you definitely want to use MetaMask. That's that little wolf right here. If you're going to use an Android phone, you want to use Trust Wallet. Again, both completely free to set up. If you're going to use an iPhone, you want to use Coinbase Wallet, not Coinbase Exchange, but Coinbase Wallet. And again, whoever sent you here will walk you through this. I just want to give you a heads up, but we're not going to spend much time on it, but it's completely free to do. Take a couple minutes. So listen, I want to tell you thank you for watching this. Thank you for taking the time to stay here, especially on a Saturday night. I know it's tough to get people out on a Saturday night, but here's what I hope you got from this presentation. You're looking at an opportunity here that is, number one, can't go away, right? A company can't just shut it down. A company can't take off with the money, all those things that you've experienced. You're looking at a smart contract that is globally available to anyone. There's no limitations on countries that you can do business in. You're looking at a smart contract that is affordable to the masses, as little as $17 to $18 plus the price of gas to get started. Unbelievable, right? It's opened up so many different doors. You're looking at a smart contract that is the first and only true follow me system that doesn't give away all the people that you personally refer. You're looking at a contract that can adjust its prices, right? If Ethereum goes through the roof, we can adjust for that. No other contract can do that. They're going to be forced to create a new one. So it's an awesome thing. So there's so many benefits to doing business with this, but I want you to just hear it from me. I'm going to try to get some people to come out here tonight to share with you what their experience has been, kind of give you an idea of what they've been earning here. And let me see who we have here. Okay, I see Edgardo here. Edgardo, are you a place where you can come out and say hello tonight?
Hello, James. How you doing? Hello, everyone.
Man? I'm really well. How are things in Vegas?
Good. Good weather. Everything good.
Are you making any bad decisions tonight, or are you staying at home?
No. We're staying here, talking with the leaders, being focused, be safe. That's the best thing to do. Be home and helping people.
Well, I know that you've been working nonstop. For those of you who don't know Edgardo, he literally, I think he lives on Zoom. I don't know for sure, but I think he lives on Zoom about 23 hours a day. It seems like, helping people around the world. So, Edgardo, we've got a lot of great stuff going on, as you know. We just hit 1 month today in business with this smart contract. I know you've seen some of the income that's been earned out there and the lives that's been changed. So, anything you want to share with folks before we start bringing some people out?
Well, first of all, man, what a month. It seems like been a year.
Yeah,
it seems like it been a year because we've been working up to 20 hours a day, probably sometimes even 20 hours, but that being pay off because, the blessing that we've been getting, taken to this smart contract to different part of the world, different countries, it's been amazing. It's priceless when you get so many people calling you pretty much and send you messages, thank you. And that's priceless to me. That's why we love what I do and we want to keep doing it. We want to keep doing it. So,
absolutely.
This has been something that, and I'm looking forward for the future. That's the most important because now, we're number one on the tops on the smart contracts worldwide. The numbers doesn't lie. Results, you can see what most people are doing. From all over the world. So it's only going to get better. That's all I have to say. It's only going to get better.
That's okay. Right, man. There's no doubt. And, you and I have talked about this. When people think lion share, they're going to think smart contract. That's the way it's going to be. That is the direction we're going. There's so many great things that are on the horizon here to help people, just really take advantage of this. So very, very excited. So let's see here. We've got some people here that I want to bring out. And since no one has their hand up today, I'm just going to start calling some people out that I see here and see if they'll share their story with us. How about that? So let's see if Alfredo, I see Alfredo here. Let's see if Alfredo will kick us off here. Alfredo, are you there where you can say hello? Uh-oh, did I scare him off?
Oh, he's there.
Hey, Alfredo, are you there? Actually, I muted him. He may not even know. We'll come back to Alfredo. He must not be sitting there, or maybe he's on the phone. So I don't want to. Who knows if he doesn't know he's unmuted? Who knows what he's going to say, right? That'd be kind of funny. All right, let's see here. I'm just going through the list. How about Lady Joe? Lady Joe, I see you there. Are you where you can come out and say hello?
Hello, how are you?
Hey, Lady Joe, I'm really well. How about you?
Fantastic, and I'm very happy to be here. And we're most definitely in the right place at the right time. Happy 1 month anniversary for Lionshare, and this is just the beginning of an amazing journey to financial freedom for a lot of people in the world. You know, this is a perfect answer to a time in the world where we've never actually experienced this. You know, when was the last pandemic? Was it 1920 or something? But
yeah,
you know,
it's been a minute.
Yeah, but they didn't have Lionshare to rescue them. You know, so God bless the Lionshare family and the Lionshare team for bringing an answer and a solution to give people a peace of mind all over the world. You know, so we now have the opportunity to shoot for the moon, but if we miss, we will definitely land amongst the stars. So everyone in Lionshare is a star, and we're just going to carry on building to greatness, and we're going to continue to grow our teams, invite people to the webinar, and share the vision, you know, because it doesn't get better than this, you know, regardless of whatever gas expense it is, it's still a very small increment to come in to have an opportunity of a lifetime where many people can grow. And it's for every walk of life. You know, there's no stipulation on where you're coming from or what your background is to join in with the Lionshare family. So that's the beautiful thing. And I'm very happy to be in the right place at the right time. They say the most important people in the world is us, and the most important time is now. So I thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you, Lady Joe. I got to ask you, did you make it back from Mexico, or are you back in the States?
Oh, I'm back in America. Yes, I'm back in the saddle. I'm back in the saddle and, you know, ready to, you know, do battle, because now I have excellent internet service, you know, so I'm very excited about that.
Yeah,
you know,
I guess that's one downside to traveling. There's a lot of upsides. That's one down. But thank you so much for coming out. I always say Lady Joe's in the Not Mess Around Club, because I know her and her team are absolutely rocking it. So thank you for coming out and sharing.
Oh, you.
All right. So let's see. I see Stephanie here. Maybe Stephanie will come out and say hello. Stephanie, are you where you can come say hello?
Hi, James. How are you?
Very well. How about you?
Good. Thanks so much for that presentation. Always short and sweet and clear. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Well, tell everybody your experience so far with Lionshare.
I mean, my experience with Lionshare has been, the greatest. I always worry. I've never been very good at network marketing. I gave my hand at it about a year ago, and all I did was spend more money than I made. So I was very afraid of joining another opportunity, but I've done nothing but gain from being in Lionshare. I mean, not only financially, but personally, I've met some great people. You all are wonderful. Edgardo, he works nonstop, you know, and we see it, you know, the Zoom person. He's there all the time. And it's made me a better person. I mean, I'm so glad that I was open-minded and that I said yes to this, because I've only gained from it. I've lost nothing from it. So anybody who's on the fence, just jump in and join the family, because it's awesome. And we're here to stay. We're not going anywhere.
We appreciate it, Stephanie. I know that you've earned some Ethereum. I know your team as well, and you guys got great leadership there. So I always appreciate you coming out and saying hello to everybody. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, awesome. Thank you, Stephanie. I see Marlene here. I'm getting all the ladies out here tonight. Marlene, or where you can say hello?
Hello, James. Can you hear me?
We got you. Yes, ma'am. How you doing?
I am doing fantastic. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what to say more than thank you, because Lionshare is awesome. I'm having a phenomenal, amazing time. And just to be able, I always say, be able to share it with the world. I mean, Lady Joe says, it doesn't matter where you're at in the world, where you come from, it doesn't matter. This is just a place where everybody can come as a family just to be able to, earn money to be able to change their family's life. And as you say, if you really think about it, we're in a pandemic, not a pandemic, because we're planning for the future. So, you can't lose here. You just can't. So I want to say thank you to be able to bring me out here and share it with all these wonderful, amazing family. And as Stephanie said, don't be afraid to come in. If you're on the fence, just jump on in. We did.
My internet or
so did I lose you?
It could have been me. It could have been me. So I hear you now, Marlene. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, as I was saying, like Stephanie says, if you're on the fence, don't be, because we gave it an opportunity. We looked at it with an open mind, and so can you. So you don't have nothing to lose here. We're all one happy family. So thank you, James, Edgardo, Alfredo, Lady Joe. The list goes on and on. So I just want to say thank you.
Thank you, Marlene. We appreciate it. So, folks, I want to show you all something. We have a sales contest that actually it's ending today. That's when it's scheduled to end. And I'm actually going to show you. I want to log into a back office here for all y'all who are new. This is our main website. You can check it out. And what's cool about LionShare is that you can always see where we're at, right? You can always see the numbers where we're at. As you can see, we're almost at 85,000 people. You can see we paid out 25,092 Ethereum. That's almost $11 million in US. But here's what I want to do. I'm going to log in here to an account, and I just want to show you guys what some of these people have done in such a short amount of time. Now, obviously, this was a good account to log in. You can see that this person's earned 139,000 just in 1 month, which is phenomenal. But what I really want to show you is the leaderboard. Okay. This sales contest started on August 1st, and what you're looking at here is only the top 25. So there is a ton more that are listed, but it's only the top 25. Now this is also only showing since August 1st. So what you're looking at here are numbers from August 1st through August 15th. I want you to look, for those of you out there who might be thinking, well, there's already 85,000 people in here. I can't come in here and make any money. Let me tell you something. We're going to be putting 1 million people in here. Okay. So, you are early to the game, and here's proof of it. Okay, look at this ID almost 72,000. Look how much that they've earned in their very first 15 days in the business, 65,000. Here's another one in 15 days in August, 39,000. But look at all these, 5,000. I guarantee you, if I ask anybody on here, if I could show you a way to make $5,000 in your first 15 minutes of August, every single one of you who are new would raise your hand and say, tell me how to do it. So look at these. These people, these are real life examples of people who are earning. Now, this is not based on income. This is based on the amount of sales that people are making. That's what the ranking is. But as you can see here, there's many of them. Look at this one, $19,000. So the list just keeps going on and on and on. And the key thing is, if you look at these IDs, they're not all new. Look at this one, 80,763. They've already made almost $3,000, well, 2,500 in the first 15 days of August. It's an amazing thing. Okay, and the reason why I'm sharing it with you is this contest is going to be ending right here pretty quick. We're going to be giving away some Ethereum. The way that we did this sales contest is we only made it to where you had to make 3 personal sales. If you make 3 personal sales, your name goes into the drawing, right? So if your name gets drawn out, you have a chance to win. It's not just about the top earner. We just happen to put this leaderboard back here to show everybody, but we can only include the top 25. There's literally probably 100, 200 people that are going to be included in this easily, okay? So that's it. I wanted to share that with you. Let's see if we got anyone else here that I can bring out. Alfredo, are you there, my man? I tried to call you earlier. Alfredo, are you where you can come say hello? He must be tied up, folks. I'm going to mute him here because, like I said, he must be on a phone call or something like that. I've got Paul Moore raising his hand. What's up, Paul? Paul, are you there?
Can you hear me, James?
Yes, sir. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great.
I know you're a rookie. You told me last time you're brand new to this industry. Tell people how
Yes.
long.
Well, relatively new, as I said last time. It's only been 42 years. So I'm just getting the hang of this. but obviously kudos to everybody. You guys work so hard. But what I wanted to share with new people tonight that are on this call for the first time, maybe just getting their head around this, as the price of Ethereum goes up, the ability to scale this, the power of small numbers with people that may not even be able to afford one Ethereum, but to do it on a fractional basis. This is the only program out there that allows you to earn in small increments and build this up. So, whatever pace you want to go at, we hear big numbers, and sometimes that scares people that are just saying, well, gee whiz, I'm trying to, pay the rent and, like you said, car notes and stuff like that. The ability to scale this is amazing. So for anybody who's out there, taking a look at this for the first time, please, I urge you to get involved, stick your little toe in this and get started, because it'll be one of the best decisions you've ever made. So that's really all I wanted to share tonight.
Well, Paul, I appreciate it, man. And I know, obviously, if you've been in the industry for 42 years, I know you've seen a lot of really good things. You've probably seen a lot of really bad things. I say this all the time, not as a sales pitch, but I've never seen a platform like this that has created such an even playing field. Where like you said, anyone can do this, and it's cool. The stories of hearing people earn six figures in a month obviously are amazing, right? Everyone would love that. But the stories that are cool to me are the ones where people come in and say, look, I earned $400 this week and I was able to pay for my prescription, or pay for my electric bill. Those are the stories that really get me, man. So I appreciate you coming out and sharing that, because this is a platform that is for everybody. And
Really
I think that's
really
different. So thank you, man. I appreciate your time.
Thank you, James. Thank you so much, Nagardo.
Thanks, man. All right. I'm sorry, I muted you out there at the end, Paul. I didn't mean to. But so, folks, here's the deal. It's Saturday night. I do have some more people I could pull out here, but I'm going to wrap this a little bit early here tonight because it is the weekend. We do this every day at 10 a.m. Eastern time, a.m. and p.m. Okay, so 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern. Every single day we do these calls. So you definitely, if you're brand new, number one, this can be a great tool for you to let us help you build your business. You want to get back with whoever sent you here tonight, right? You want to get your final questions answered, and make sure to be part of this. Okay, this is not something that's going to be here for a month or two. This is a revolution that's happening. It's here to stay, and we want to bless as many people as we possibly can. So for all y'all who came out tonight to tell people what it's all about, I really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a great evening with your family, or afternoon or morning, depending on where you're at. We will see you here tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, doing the same exact thing. So have a great night. Thank you for your time, and we'll see y'all soon. Thank y'all.